Hi Dominic, it's Beth, and I'm here to show you how to get started with the professional development course that I started back, I believe we started the last week of July for this, or I'm not remembering. I have a cold, so my brain's not functioning today. Actually, I think we started the first week of August, now that I'm letting my brain work a little harder. So you are eligible to do this. It's not a problem that you're starting it now, and it's related to the onboarding, the lateness of the onboarding of your position here at Front Range. So I'll encourage you to do it as you can, and as soon as you're done with what should take you 3 hours, you can let me know. And so all I'm going to do is show you where it is and recommend sort of how you might go about doing this. All right, so when you click on the waffle, you can access the courses that you are the instructor of, or that you're enrolled in by clicking on this waffle. And I'll just click off of it for a minute to show you that they should also be listed here. However, you'll notice that there are these little pins on the side, so the unpinned courses are the ones, I've taught several sections here, so the unpinned sections are the ones that I'm no longer using, and then the ones that I'm looking at or using more frequently, I've pinned to the top. So if you click on the ones that you know you'll be going into often, those will be right at the top, and you won't have to scroll through everything. This is the site for the professional development, the BCC high school programs, and you were added to it the other day. So as we're letting it load, I plan to just show you around, give you a quick tour, and then give you some recommendations about how to finish this, since everybody else is pretty much done. We finished it last week. So beginning of the semester for concurrent enrollment courses require 3 things. The first thing is that you do your syllabus, which is what your question was the other day in your email. So I'll just show you what you need to do to create your syllabus. Not sure if Mark Johnson or Spencer sent you a template. If they did not, you can use this. That's the checklist, sorry. Use this template here. Pretty much it has all the FRCC logos and sections that are required in all the college courses, and these are pretty, the syllabus sounds pretty standard because the Colorado Community College system requires that we have certain information in the syllabi. So everything that you must include, it has a section in this template, and you can go in and fill all that stuff in. You'll also need to look up your course at this website. This is the numbering system link. So you'll go to this website and click on, what is your course code? HPR or CPR? I'm not remembering. Or neither one of those. But you look up your course code. When I look it up, it's E and G. So you go to E, and then you look at the course that you're teaching at Boulder Tech for Front Range. And then that document has all of your course competencies or learning outcomes, and also a topical outline that you can copy and paste right into this template. I don't think this GT Pathways applies to you. It mostly has to do, it mostly relates to courses where writing is being practiced or communication skills are being practiced. So I'll get back with you on that one. I'll email you in the morning. I don't believe this one applies to you. There are some course codes that make that obvious to instructors teaching those courses. This statement, this Disability Support Services syllabus statement, must be copy and pasted into your syllabus, and there is no section for it in the template that I showed you a second ago, so please just copy and paste it near the end. And then you should also copy and paste this addendum. This is a bulleted list of things we like students to know about being a college student while they're also a high school student, so that they understand how the rigor is increased in the course, and that they have more responsibility as an adult learner to focus on certain things in the course that maybe they're not used to doing in high school. So these 2 should be added. And other than that, you can ignore the rest unless you want to add in this one, the student learning outcomes that Front Range uses to teach alongside course content some professionalism and critical thinking and effective communication skills. Excuse me. So And then you can use any of the logos. You can ignore this P-TECH thing. This has to do with the school in St. Vrain School District. And I think that's it. Let me double check something really fast. Yeah, I'm going to email you just so you can practice with this. So there's a document that I email to all the instructors who've already completed this professional development, a list of what should be done for each week. Week 1 was an hour of work, week 2 was an hour and a half of work, and week 3 was half an hour of work. So I'll send that to you, but I'll just point out to you that what I just went over was week 1, to review these websites and to create the syllabus. And actually, it should take you an hour to review all these websites, probably less. I'm not suggesting it will take you only an hour to do your syllabus. So the syllabus prep is not a part of this pay. So please be aware of that. It's just the first hour of looking at videos and whatnot. You can also, in the first week, when I send you the document in this messaging system, you'll get a red dot appear, and that'll be an email from me with that document. So you can also look through any of the instructional videos that I have posted in here if you need to review any of those things. Let's see. Week 2 was about looking at some tools, and so you're going to use this website, the D2L Instructor Tutorials. We have instructional technologists who have created lots of tutorials, documents, and videos. So I tell you in the document that I'm going to send you here after I'm done with the video to check out a few of those tutorials related to content, related to gradebook, related to the attendance system. Very quickly, let me show you here as well that course administration is a place where you can come to turn on and turn off various tools in D2L that you might want to use. So I went to course administration. Now I'm clicking on tools, and you can go through. You're going to see a long list gets loaded here. You can go through and turn on or off. So the check mark means that it's on, and if you click on one of the, and I'll go ahead and do this really quick. What do I want to turn off? Audio capture I'll turn off. When I click on the button, it slides to the left and turns that tool off immediately. So I want to point out that the attendance tool might not be visible to you in your D2L courses related to your the courses you're teaching for Front Range. So you might have to click that on. It will slide to the right and the check mark will appear. And then you'll be able to see under progress with the grades and the attendance. So that's week 2, learning a little bit about some of the D2L tools, finding out where some things are, how they work. We're not teaching you every single tool. You're teaching a campus course, not an online course, so there's not a need to learn about everything, but hopefully you learn a little bit about some of these things. And I'll just mention quickly that, of course, the College Now requirements are that you keep a grade book, post your syllabus, and then we can work with you on the attendance piece. We realize that your district requires you to keep attendance in, what do you guys use, Infinite Campus or Schoology? I'm not remembering. We don't want you to have to duplicate records. But we are initiating a conversation with the district about where the attendance records should be kept when it's a college course and the students are considered college students within your course. So we'll let you know going down the road how attendance will be required. So if you're keeping it in Infinite Campus or whatever, and you don't want to duplicate it here, maybe you can just give an update twice a semester for the grades so we know, I'm sorry, not for the grades, but for the attendance, so we know that the student is attending regularly. But the grades and the syllabus, which you will post on content, are not negotiable. Those must be added so that the students have access to the syllabus and also access to their grades for the college course. Lastly, the last week of the professional development course, I asked instructors to post a list of student names, and this list came from a comparison that you will please do as soon as possible, actually, and I'm sure if there have been any issues, maybe you've already communicated with Jamie Bertrand, who is the student support coordinator for our College Now team. But you'll notice that I have this assignment set up, and this is a Dropbox. So when you click on it, I think it's going to look different for me. I should have turned on my student view, and I can do that really quick if it looks wrong. Yeah. Let me fix that really quick. So I'm going to view this as a student. So it's going to reload the page. So when you click on this assignment, you're going to see that I'm asking you to upload this list. And this list is a list of student names from when you do a comparison between the high school roster that you receive from the administrative office at Boulder Tech and the class list that is in D2L. And what you will need to do is let us know if there's a student who is not listed on the D2L class list, who those people are, and list them out. So you'll, if there's 1 or 2 students or whatever, put their names, and if you have their S numbers, that would be very, very helpful as well. And then I can let the student support coordinator know who's missing from the D2L class list, and we'll get them enrolled. And what that means is they haven't registered with Front Range for the college credit. They only have the courses listed on their high school schedule. So you can upload the file here, or you could copy and paste the information in here. Either way, I'll receive it. So I've gone over the 3 weeks worth of work with you very quickly. I'll send you that document. If you have any questions about what I've talked to you about in the video, please don't hesitate to call me or email me. If you need me to come back out to the campus to go over any of the D2L tools that you're reviewing on your own, because you want me to show you some of the, there are often idiosyncrasies between the instructions we have out there and then how the tool actually works. So let me know if you would like me to come out, and I will definitely do that. I did that for Michael last week, as you know. All right, so sorry that took so long. I got my foggy-headed, cold brain going on, and hopefully that was clear enough. Have a great Labor Day weekend, and I'll talk to you later.